What's going on, YouTube? Excuse me. Now that the NFL season is officially basically over, I know the Super Bowl's still coming, but it's basically over for guys like me. I did a video on this earlier in my car, but that video sucked. I was tired. I was out of it. I'm still tired, but now I'm more amped up and more alert today than I was that day. Cincinnati Bengals. Need I say more? I mean, honestly, Cincinnati Bengals. That about sums it up. Do I need to say any more? I mean, this organization is a fucking joke. I mean, seriously. Y'all, I couldn't help but getting on the Bengals fan page on Facebook, and this fucking idiot clearly does not know football, because he compared Andy Dalton with Peyton Manning by saying, look, it took a while for Peyton Manning to develop. Are you fucking kidding me? You are comparing apples and oranges. You're comparing a fucking Hall of Fame fucking quarterback, probably one of the best quarterbacks ever to play the game, proven year in and year out, and then you got Andy Dalton. I mean, it's like comparing something this tall to something this tall. Fuck. That is the problem with fellow Bengal fans. They refuse to accept that our quarterback is fucking terrible. But I'm coming out here as a voice to the fans that know football, not the fanboys, the NFL fanboys that think they know football when they wave their towels or they're fucking buy their jerseys. They think just because they buy the gear that they're automatically a fan and really know anything about the team. No, I'm sorry, you don't. If you're going to sit there and tell me that fucking Andy Dalton is our future, you need to fucking get yourself medically evaluated or something, because this guy is not our future. We see it. 3 fucking years, people. 3 years. And every fucking game we've been in the playoffs, we virtually got destroyed every time because Andy Dalton fucking blows. Here's some stats for you. Since you guys want to go by stats so much, I know stats are the fucking god of the earth or some shit. 1 fucking touchdown. His first touchdown he's thrown in a postseason game this year against San Diego, and 6 fucking interceptions. Combined all 3 playoff games he's been in, that's his stats. 1 touchdown, 6 interceptions. He threw 4 interceptions the week before the game in San Diego against Baltimore. Here's how inconsistent he is. He throws 5 fucking touchdowns against the New York Jets, to fucking, 2 weeks later, throws 3 interceptions. I mean, if that ain't inconsistent, I don't know what is. I mean, you fellow Bengal fans just need to accept the fact. We need a new quarterback. It's obvious. From the way it looks, like I said, Marvin Lewis should be fired. He should have been fired years ago. Andy Dalton needs to be released. I understand he's got 1 year left on his contract. Do not fucking renew his contract, whatever you do. And I understand Marvin Lewis has got 1 year left. If you bring them 2 back, let me just tell you something. Mike Brown, if you bring them 2 fucking clowns back, that just goes to show you right there that you do not care about winning. You accept the fact that the Bengals suck, and you wear the name. You purposely want to wear the name the Cincinnati Bengals, because that's exactly what we are. We're wearing the fucking name. It's an embarrassment, and I'm pissed. I was pissed in the last video, but I was too damn tired. I was all down, but whatever. As a fan for over 20 years, I deserve better than this. We all do. I mean, you know how upsetting it has to be for a guy like AJ Green to go out there and have 1,000 yards receiving and 10 touchdowns, whatever the hell it was, to know that every fucking year, as soon as he gets to the playoffs, they're going to get lose because Andy Dalton stinks up the fucking joint. Now, AJ Green, you did drop a wide open, or not a wide open, but a pass that was clearly catchable in your hands, but we'll excuse you from that because you very, very rarely ever do that. But that was a big fucking time play that could have got us back into the game. But other than that, AJ Green, I mean, I can't You're a future Hall of Fame wide receiver. I mean, look at the numbers A.J. Green is putting up with fucking Andy Dalton. Put him on Peyton Manning's team once and see what happens. Put him on Tom Brady's team. I just get so sick and tired of seeing all these other teams making the right adjustments, and then 2 years later, they're in a fucking Super Bowl. Seattle Seahawks. 4 years ago, that team was fucking garbage. Matter of fact, that division, just 3, 4, 5 years ago, was the worst division in football. Now, all of a sudden, everybody makes the right adjustments. San Francisco's fucking good. Seattle's fucking dominating. St. Louis Rams, yeah, they're on the way up. They're taking a little longer, but they're not nearly as bad as they used to be. And Arizona, by all accounts, Arizona should have got to the playoffs. I think if Arizona would have got to the playoffs, they could have done some damage. They beat Seattle in Seattle. I mean, but here we sit at the fucking, in the AFC North, we're a fucking joke. Forget the 11-5 record. What good is it doing us now? We're sitting at home on our couches watching the fucking Super Bowl Sunday. What good does it do us? You go 8-0 at home, like what the fuck's his name? Come on. Stephen A. Smith said Marvin Lewis should be fired as the coach. You go 8-0 at home, and the playoffs come, and you fucking just go down the shitter. It's ridiculous. With the talent the Bengals got at wide receiver, on defense, you can't sit here and tell me that we could not be where the Broncos are this coming Sunday. We damn sure could be. We have a good enough team to be there. The problem is our fucking quarterback sucks. And Jarvis Green, Hellas, you gotta be one of the worst running backs I've ever seen, seriously. Could Cincinnati at the position right now have the worst quarterback and the worst running back at their position right now out of all 32 teams? Could you name me a quarterback and a quarterback and a running back that are as bad as Dalton and Greenells? You name at their position right now. You name it to me. You can't. You can't do it. There is not a quarterback and a running back that are equally as bad together as Dalton and Greenells. We're just fucking terrible. Like I said, has to be the top 5 worst drafts in NFL history. I mean, we traded away Carson Palmer and Cedric Benson. Cedric Benson found with the ball, but at least he could fucking run the ball and get fucking yardage. And Carson Palmer, look what he's doing in Arizona. And it's obvious Carson Palmer's not the answer. He's getting too old. I'm disgusted. I'm pissed. And I want to just really go off right now, but if I do that, I'm going to break this window, break the holes in the wall. I just can't take it. It irritates the fuck out of me when I see a team that could easily be where Denver is, but they will not make the right adjustments. They just will not do it. I don't think it could be tougher right now being a Bengals fan. I really don't. Like I said, I've survived through all the shit. I've survived through fucking Akili Smith, fucking Jeff Blake, John Kitna, Carson Palmer, and the quarterbacks we had for like a season or so, JT O'Sullivan, fucking Gus Frerotte. I lived through it all, but I got to tell you, I am more disappointed in Bengals now than I ever was. At least I knew in the 90s we sucked. I didn't expect nothing. When we got to an 8-8 season in 2003, everybody acted like we won the Super Bowl. That's how bad we were. Dick LeBeau, look, if Dick LeBeau had this talent he's got right now on our team, and if he was still the head coach, Dick LeBeau could have probably got us to a Super Bowl. Dick LeBeau, I know you're going to watch, I hope you watch this video. Since you left Cincinnati, look what he's done in Pittsburgh. As a defensive coordinator, got the Steelers just 2 Super Bowls, actually 3, and won 2 of them. Yeah. And I'm not saying it was all Dick LeBeau, but he built that defense in Pittsburgh, and it's probably going to go down as one of the best defenses in NFL history. Anyways, I see no reason at this point in time to watch another Bengals game next year. There really is no point. If Dalton and Marvin Lewis are still there, there's no point. And I suggest fellow Bengal fans, don't buy their gear, don't buy their tickets. Send a message to Mike Brown that we're done. We've had it. With this fucking piss poor, pathetic fucking team. I mean, seriously, we got it to, like I said, top 5 defense, and we can't even do nothing with it because our fucking offense sucks so bad. Outside of AJ Green. If we did not have AJ Green right now, Dalton, I mean, what do you think Dalton would do right now? If he could, I mean, fucking 9 out of 10 times he throws the fucking ball to AJ Green. You take away AJ Green, you take away Dalton's whole passing game, because that's all he can do. It's bullshit, and it pisses me off. And like I said, now, changing teams, no, I can't do that. You don't understand, you can't just change teams. You know, if I was going to change teams at this point, I'd probably just quit watching the NFL in general. Because quite frankly, the way the NFL's became the last 5 years, the NFL's a fucking joke, as far as I'm concerned. Between the fucking new rules, quote-unquote rules, a.k.a. fucking just more bullshit calls against you, more ways to make money. I mean, Roger Goodell has totally ruined this fucking league, in my opinion. He's made it to almost fucking flag football. Don't touch one another. Because if you touch him and you tackle him, you'll get a fine like that. I mean, fucking, that's the fucking point of football. What are we, a bunch of fucking girls playing flag football? No, this is the fucking NFL. And everybody that goes in the NFL assumes the responsibility. That's why they get paid millions of fucking dollars. I'm sorry, I'm pissed. It's bullshit. The NFL in general has really been a fucking joke last couple of years. I mean, between all the officiating, all the rules. Anyways. Not really much more to say, you know how I feel. It's bullshit. And I demand something has happened. I tried to write on the Bengals website, or something. I couldn't find a way to do it. I wanted to say, I was looking for, contact them or something so I could send a fucking message or send this video to them. Newsflash, NFL gear is not cheap. And I've been supporting this team for over 20 years. And I've gotten no fucking results. Except for a fucking, oh yeah, we got to the playoffs, but that's good enough. We're just going to quit after that. That's the way it looks. Good enough to get to the playoffs, but after that, okay guys, let's have a beer. We're done. We got to the playoffs. Let's just quit. Yeah, brain freeze, brain fart, whatever. You don't understand, I'm a little overweight. If I get too worked up, I might have a heart attack. Really. You guys would probably be rooting for that, but Cincinnati Bengals. You know what, I don't even get offended anymore when someone says that. Years ago, that pissed me off. I just wanted to strangle somebody when they said that to me, because that was so offensive. But now, I laugh, because it's true. The Cincinnati Bengals fucking suck. We're terrible. Let's just face reality. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not terrible. Let me rephrase that. We're not terrible, because when I say we, that means the whole team. No, that ain't true. There's just a couple of bad apples. That's it. That's all we gotta do. Mike Brown could end this all right now, but no, he just wants to sit there and accept failure. You know, I hope this makes it to the NFL.com. I hope they play this video on the Bengals website. I would love it, because everything I've said, I meant. This team sucks. Now, I'm going to be watching the Super Bowl Sunday. Probably going to be working because, everybody's going to go out and drink. I'll probably be driving cabs, so I won't have time to really watch it, but I'll keep it up. I'll keep an update on my phone or something. And you Seattle Seahawks fans, you guys make me laugh so fucking much. Because you constantly sit there and type paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. You think I care? It's a prediction. I don't care who wins the Super Bowl. Matter of fact, I'd be almost happy if Seattle did, because they never won one. It's someone different. I said that coming into this game. I just like Peyton Manning. I got no reason to pick the Broncos other than Peyton Manning. But you fanboys just continue to dance on my page. And all I gotta do is just sit and watch. And then when I don't respond, you get more pissed. That's life. Whatever. Anyways, guys, we need to make changes, and we'll see you guys soon.